So my ESC button was getting stuck permanently on, and that's because the previous day I tried to push down really hard to turn the car off because I couldn't get the battery disconnected. And I went to turn it on today, and it just went permanently on and went into programming mode the entire time. So I tried everything online, but everything online was talking about having dirt under your button, and that was not my problem. I actually bent the button, and I'll show you how you can fix that. So go over here, you take the cover off, and there's the top piece of the button. I actually have two of these. One of these is a junk one that I got from my friend. So you have a button that looks like this, and you have all this resin, like waterproofing material here. And my button would click, and it wouldn't operate. So what I did was I used an X-Acto knife, and I grinded down the top part, and there was a little clamp on this side and the opposite side, and I ground that out, and then I used pliers right there, and I twisted, and the top part came out, and unfortunately, I destroyed the button trying to see if that would be the... So I took the button part off, and that was not the issue. And you have this little circular disc at the bottom, and keep in mind, mine was clicking and not working, but I plug my battery in, it does not turn on. I do not have a light, but I take something to push the button, car turns on, does not go into training mode, give it a little gas, car moves. I cannot turn the car off like this though, unfortunately. I don't know what's wrong with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top half of this ESC that doesn't work, and I'm going to put it onto this ESC. Now I'm pretty sure you could find the part number for this button, because I'm pretty sure Traxxas doesn't make their own buttons. So you could take the top half of a new button that you bought, stick it onto here, and save the money of buying a new one of these. So I'm going to get to swapping that right now, and I'll tell you if it works in a second. Okay, so I just transferred the button off of this ESC, and just like that little piece of metal, that circle, there's another one of those with a little bump on it. And that is in here, and you see that little piece sticking out right there? That's this gel-like coating that goes over the switch. And it's very crucial that that is in the center, because the circle with the dot on the bottom is connected to that. And if it's not center, when you push your button down, you can't hear it, but it's clicking. Your button won't be centered and won't work. So it's very crucial you get this centered. And then I'm going to clamp this down. It's already clamped down, but I'm going to hot glue it in place and hot glue the areas that I might have compromised, waterproof wise. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put the cover on, and I'm going to tell you if it works. Okay, so I just added the hot glue, as you can see. It's just around right where the factory stuff was. And I made sure to get the edges so it would hold the button down securely, because the prongs on the side kind of bent up a little bit when I took it out of the other one. Okay, so I got the cover put back on. Gotta plug my battery in real quick. I already got my transmitter on. Come on, get in. Come on. Alright, so battery's in. Look at the light. Boom, green light. And motor works. Boom. That's how you change the button in your Velineon vxl-3s. Hope that worked for you guys. Okay, so I have an update. It's been a couple weeks, and I was having some issues where the car would randomly turn off, but I think that was because of a bad connector on the ESC and my battery. I since replaced those connectors, and the car has performed fine, and the car now turns off, so full functionality has been restored to the ESC, and this was a success. So, hope this was helpful to someone.